learned to laugh where the walls fell down, standing in the dust of us. Everybody said I looked so calm, but they never saw the crush. I wore my smile like a pretty dress, pressed the wrinkles from my pain. You left a storm inside my chest and called it just a change. I don't know how to hate you, even after what you've done. You burned a home inside my heart, then walked into the sun. I'm smiling under ruins, like the sky forgot to fall. You broke the house inside my chest, but I still answer when you call. I'm dancing with the damage, wearing beauty like a bruise. If you ask me how I'm doing, I'll smile and hide the truth. I kept the flowers from the table, even though they turned to gray. Like maybe dead things still remember how to look alive someday. I changed the sheets, I changed the lights, but the room still smells like you. Every corner has a memory, every silence has a wound. They say time will build me stronger, but I'm tired of being stone. I don't wanna look unbroken, I just wanna feel like home. I'm smiling under ruins, like the sky forgot to fall. You broke the house inside my chest, but I still answer when you call. I'm dancing with the damage, wearing beauty like a bruise. If you ask me how I'm doing, I'll smile and hide the truth. Maybe I'm not healing, maybe I just learned to glow. Maybe all this pretty light is where my sadness goes. I don't miss the way you hurt me, I miss who I was before. The girl who loved without a warning, before love became a war. I'm smiling under ruins, with my heart beneath the rain. I look alive from far away, but close up, I'm still pain. I'm standing in the wreckage of the dreams I couldn't choose. You left me with the ending, but I made the sadness bloom. So let them think I'm fine tonight, let them love the way I shine. I'm smiling under ruins, with a broken home inside. I kept the rain behind my eyes, so nobody saw it fall. I smiled beneath the morning light, like I didn't hurt at all. You left your shadow in my room, it still walks across the floor. I lock my heart to keep you out, but pain keeps opening the door. I learned to hide the thunder under lipstick, under grace, but every time I say I'm fine. The truth breaks through my face. I'm the girl who hid the rain behind a smile that looked okay. Nobody knew my heart was drowning when you turned and walked away. I'm the girl who held the storm like it was something I could save. You left me with a sky of tears, and I still called it brave. I folded all your memories like clothes I couldn't throw. Every little thing you touched still whispers soft and slow. My friends say I look lighter now, like I finally found the sun. But they don't know the darkest nights are the ones where I don't run. Maybe healing is pretending till pretending turns to true. But I've been lying to the mirror just to look less lost in you. I'm the girl who hid the rain behind a smile that looked okay. Nobody knew my heart was drowning when you turned and walked away. I'm the girl who held the storm like it was something I could say. You left me with a sky of tears, and I still called it brave. If you see me shining, don't believe the light. Some stars only sparkle 'cause they're breaking every night. I don't want you back now, but I miss who I became before love made me quiet, before I hid the rain. I'm the girl who hid the rain, but it's falling through my soul. I look alive in every picture, but inside I'm not whole. I'm the girl who held the storm till my hands forgot to pray. You left me with a sky of tears, and I smiled anyway. So let the rain stay hidden, let the world believe I'm fine. I'm the girl who lost your love and cried where no one finds. I painted red over the sadness, like color could cover the scars. I looked alive inside the mirror, but I was breaking in the dark. I wore perfume over memories so your goodbye would smell less cruel. But every time I tried to shine, my heart still whispered you. They said I look like heaven, like I finally found my light. But nobody saw the trembling I was hiding every night. I put lipstick on the lonely heart, made the broken pieces shine. You called it beauty from afar, but it was pain dressed up as fine. I put diamonds on my crying soul so the tears would look like art. Everybody loved my smile, but no one touched my lonely heart. I learned to laugh a little softer so my hurt would not be loud. I walked through rooms full of people, still felt lonely in the crowd. Your name still lives inside my chest, like a song I can't erase. I cover it with pretty things, but pain still knows my face. Maybe healing looks like glass like a flower from the wound you left burning deep inside. I put lipstick on a lonely heart, but the color couldn't stay. Every smile I painted on was washed by rain away. I put diamonds on my crying soul, but they cut me in the dark. You left me looking beautiful with lipstick on a lonely heart. So let them call me lovely, let them love the way I shine. I put lipstick on a lonely heart, but the lonely heart is mine. I stood beneath the golden lights like I was made to shine, but every glow around my skin was hiding rain inside. They said I look like poetry, soft enough to make them stare, but beauty felt so heavy when your ghost was everywhere. I don't know how to tell them that pretty can still bleed. Sometimes the brightest face is the loneliest thing to see. I'm crying in the pretty light where nobody can see. The world says I look beautiful, but beauty's killing me. I'm smiling through the silver glow with a heart too tired to fight. You left me full of darkness, now I cry in pretty light. I wore my sadness like a dress, pressed it smooth against my chest. I learned to make heartbreak look calm, like losing you was for the best. But mirrors know the secret that my lips will never say. I look alive for everyone, then disappear when they look away. They think I found my healing, 'cause I sparkle when I move, but every little shine I wear is just a tear I turned into proof. I'm crying in the pretty light when nobody can see. The world says I look beautiful, but beauty's killing me. I'm smiling through the silver glow with a heart too tired to fight. You left me full of darkness, now I cry in pretty light. Maybe I became a picture 'cause I couldn't be a girl. Maybe I look perfect 'cause I was breaking from the world. I don't miss the pain you gave me, I miss the softness I once knew before love made me shine so bright just to hide from missing you. I'm crying in the pretty light with my heart beneath the rain. I look alive from far away, but close up I'm still pain. I'm standing in the spotlight of a love I couldn't choose. You left me with the ending, but I made the sadness bloom. So let them think I'm fine tonight, let them love the way I shine. crying in the pretty light with a broken heart inside. I gave you softness when you hurt me, like my heart forgot its pride. I smiled through every little ending while I was dying deep inside. You never asked if I was lonely, you only loved the way I stayed. I made your darkness feel like heaven, then watched you throw my light away. I kept forgiving like a habit, like pain was something I could hold. But every time I saved your heart, I left my own out in the cold. I gave you the smile you never deserved, even when goodbye cut deep. You left with the love I kept alive, and I left with no sleep. I gave you the best part of me, while you gave me every wound. You walked away like nothing broke, but I broke beautifully for you. I wore your lies like little flowers, made them pretty in my mind. Told myself you didn't mean it every time you crossed the line. My friends said I should hate you, but hate was never in my hands. I only knew how to love harder, even when you couldn't understand. Maybe I was too gentle, maybe you were too blind. Maybe I kept giving pieces till nothing left was mine. I gave you the smile you never deserved, even when goodbye cut deep. You left with the love I kept alive, and I left with no sleep. I gave you the best part of me, while you gave me every wound. You walked away like nothing broke, but I broke beautifully for you. Don't tell me I was lucky to have loved you for a while. I was bleeding in your silence and still gave you my smile. I don't want your sorry now, I don't need your empty words. I only wish I kept for myself the smile you never deserved. I gave you the smile you never deserved, but tonight I take it back. I'll keep the tears, I'll keep the scars, but I won't live inside the past. I gave you the best part of me, now I'm learning something true. Some hearts break from loving wrong, but still bloom after losing you. So let this be my quiet goodbye, let the rain wash what still hurts. I loved you with my whole heart, and smiled more than you deserved. I planted love inside your hands, like flowers waiting for the spring. But you held them like they meant nothing, then forgot how much they mean. I watered hope with every tear, still believed that we could grow. But your heart became a winter in the place I called my home. I try to make the silence softer, try to make you leave in kind, but goodbye has sharp edges, and they cut me every time. Flowers don't bloom in goodbye, they only learn to fade. I planted love inside your hands, but you threw the roots away. Flowers don't bloom where hearts break, they just bend beneath the rain. I gave you all my softest colors, you left me gray with pain. I kept the petals from our ending, pressed them in a book of lies. Every page still smells like sorrow, every word still asks me why. You said love was complicated, like that made the hurting right. But I was dying in the daylight, while you slept peaceful every night. Maybe I loved too deeply, maybe you loved too late, maybe I was just a garden you walked through on your way. Flowers don't bloom in goodbye, they only learn to fade. I planted love inside your hands, but you threw the roots away. Flowers don't bloom where hearts break, they just bend beneath the rain. I gave you all my softest colors, you left me gray with pain. I don't hate the way you left me, I hate the way I stayed, waiting for a little sunlight in the sky you made afraid. Now I'm holding dead roses like they still know how to breathe. Some loves don't need a funeral, they just leave quietly. Flowers don't bloom in goodbye, but I still try to grow. I turn my tears into a river for a love that let me go. Flowers don't bloom where hearts break, but maybe I will someday. Not because you came back home, but because I walked away. So I'll bury what we couldn't be, under rain and quiet sky. I loved you like a garden, but flowers don't bloom in goodbye. My heart wore white on the day you left, like it still believed in vows. I stood there holding all our dreams, while you were letting go somehow. The sky was soft, the room was quiet, nothing looked like it should end. But love can die without a warning, even in the arms of a friend. I thought forever had a heartbeat, I thought your hands were home. But even angels lose their feathers when they're left to fall alone. My heart wore white till you're leaving, like a bride with no one there. I looked like hope from the outside, but I was breaking in the air. My heart wore white while you faded, like a promise turning gray. I smiled like love was sacred, while you gave my time I touched the past, I missed you even more. You didn't shout, you didn't blame me, you just became a quiet door. And I kept knocking through the silence, like you lived there anymore. Maybe goodbye can look gentle, maybe pain can wear perfume. Maybe I was dressed in beauty for the funeral of us two. My heart wore white till you leaving, like a bride with no one there. I looked like hope from the outside, but I was breaking in the air. My heart wore white while you faded, like a promise turning gray. I smiled like love was sacred while you gave my soul away. Don't tell me love was wasted, I still can't make that true. Every broken piece inside me once believed in you. I don't regret the softness, I don't regret the fight. I only hate that I was faithful to a love that lost its light. My heart wore white till you're leaving, but the rain knew I was torn. I looked alive beneath the flowers, but something in me mourned. My heart wore white while you faded, now the color feels like pain. You walked away from forever and left me married to the rain. So I'll keep the veil of memories folded somewhere out of sight. You left me with a broken promise and a heart that still wore white. I wore your goodbye like a fragrance, soft enough to seem alright. Nobody knew the pretty scent was made from crying every night. I sprayed my pain across my skin so it would not look like a scar. I walked through rooms like I was healing, but I was breaking from afar. They said I smelled like roses, like I finally found my grace. But roses grow from something buried, and I buried your last embrace. I wear perfume made of tears, so my sadness smells like grace. You'll never know how much I cried behind this peaceful face. I wear perfume made of pain to make my heartbreak disappear. But every time the night gets quiet, I still smell you here. I kept your sweater in the closet, though it lost the shape of you. Some memories don't need a body, they still know how to move. I changed the sheets and open windows, let the cold air touch the room. But love can linger like a fragrance, even after it leaves too soon. Maybe I became 'cause I wear perfume made of tears. I looked alive beneath the mirror, with my sadness dressed in red. Everybody saw a pretty girl, but not the ghost inside my head. I wore the night across my shoulders like a coat I couldn't lose. I smiled like I was made of diamonds, but I was cracked from loving you. They said I looked so peaceful, like the pain had finally left. But I was only breathing softly, with the war inside my chest. I'm almost beautiful, almost dead, with your memory in my head. Half a smile and half a scar, still loving you from where we are. I'm almost healing, almost gone, still pretending I'm moving on. If they ask why my eyes look red, I'm almost beautiful, almost dead. I learned to make the hurt look quiet, learned to make the silence shine. Turned every tear into a secret, then called the secret mine. Your goodbye lives inside my makeup, and the color on my lips. Every time I try to laugh, I feel the heartbreak where you kissed. Maybe I became this pretty 'cause I couldn't fall apart. Maybe all this light around me is just fire from my heart. I'm almost beautiful, almost dead, with your memory in my head. Half a smile and half a scar, still loving you from where we are. I'm almost healing, almost gone, still pretending I'm moving on. If they ask why my eyes look red, I'm almost beautiful, almost dead. Don't tell me I look perfect, I know what perfect hides. Some flowers bloom in darkness just to prove they're still alive. I don't wanna miss you, but my heart still knows your name. I'm tired of looking lovely while I'm dying from the pain. I'm almost beautiful, almost dead, with all the words we never said. Half a dream and half a grave, still holding love I couldn't save. I'm almost healing, almost gone, still singing like I'm moving on. If they ask why my soul looks red, I'm almost beautiful, almost dead. So let them love the way I shine, let them call this broken grace. I'm almost beautiful, almost dead, with your goodbye on my face. I said I'm fine with shaking lips, like the words could keep me whole. But every letter tasted bitter, like a truth I couldn't hold. You looked at me like I was stronger, so I played the part for you. I smiled beneath the breaking sky and called the ending something new. you to leave in peace, so I hid the way I died. The kindest thing I ever gave was pretending I survived. I'm okay was the last soft lie I told before I broke. My lips kept acting brave for me, but my heart already spoke. I'm okay was the sweetest wound, the quietest goodbye. You never saw the storm inside, 'cause I dressed the pain in light. I folded all my heavy feelings, put them somewhere out of view. Like if I didn't name the heartbreak, it would not belong to you. But silence has a memory, and mine still says your name. I keep pretending I'm not burning while I'm standing in the flame. Maybe love is letting go with a smile you don't believe. Maybe pain can sound like kindness when it says don't worry about me. I'm okay was the last soft lie I told before I broke. My lips kept acting brave for me, but my heart already spoke. I'm okay was the sweetest wound, the quietest goodbye. You never saw the storm inside, 'cause I dressed the pain in light. I wish I told you stay, I wish I said don't go, but pride was standing in my throat, and tears were moving slow. So I gave you one more smile, like a gift I couldn't keep, then cried into the pillow where your ghost still falls asleep. I'm okay was the last soft lie, but tonight I tell the truth. I was breaking in that moment, I was still in love with you. I'm okay was the mask I wore, so you could leave my life. You walked away believing me, and I broke behind the lie. So don't believe my quiet face, don't trust the way I shine. The saddest thing I ever said was I'm okay, goodbye. I wear your absence like a dress. If it's too tight at night, every thread pulls on my chest. Every seam remembers light. I button up the memories, pretend they don't still hurt. But every time I move alone, your ghost moves in the skirt. They say I look so graceful, like I finally let you go. But nobody sees the stitches where I'm bleeding soft and slow. I wear a dress made of missing you. It fits too tight at night. Every thread is a memory, every button holds a fight. I wear a dress made of goodbye, with tears sewn into blue. I look pretty from a distance, but I'm still dressed in you. I tried to change the color, tried to make the sadness fade, but love leaves marks like perfume on the clothes that heartbreak made. I walked into the daylight like I had nothing left to hide, but your name was on my shoulders and your silence held the sides. Maybe healing means undressing all the pain I learned to wear, but I'm scared without the sorrow. I won't know that you were there. I wear a dress made of missing you. If it's too tight at night, every thread is a memory. Every button holds a fight. I wear a dress made of goodbye, with tears sewn into blue. I look pretty from a distance, but I'm still dressed in you. Don't tell me I look lovely when you don't know what I carry. Some fabrics feel like flowers, some fabrics feel like berry. I don't wanna keep this heartbreak, but it's all that still feels true. I lost the love, I lost the home, but I still dress like I knew you. I wear a dress made of missing you, but tonight it starts to tear. Maybe pain can leave my body, maybe I can breathe the air. I wear a dress made of goodbye, but I'm learning something new. I was beautiful before the ache, before I belonged to you. So I'll fold this lonely dress and place it out of view, but some nights I'll still remember how it felt to miss you. If pain had a pretty face, it would probably look like mine, smiling softly through the cracks, calling heartbreak I'm just fine. I learned to glow when I was grieving, learned to shine when I was torn. Everybody saw the beauty, no one saw the girl who mourned. I made my sadness look expensive, made my tears look like perfume, but every lovely thing I wore was just another shade of blue. If pain had a pretty face, it would look a lot like mine, smiling through 1,000 cuts, calling heartbreak time. If pain had a gentle voice, it would sing the way I cry, soft enough to sound like healing, broken enough to say goodbye. I put my sorrow in the mirror, asked it not to tell the truth, but reflections don't keep secrets, they still show me losing you. I walk beneath the city lights like I was finally moving on, but every light became a memory, every street became a song. Maybe I became so lovely 'cause I couldn't look destroyed. Maybe silence made me softer when I lost my only joy. If pain had a pretty face, it would look a lot like mine, smiling through 1,000 cuts, calling heartbreak time. If pain had a gentle voice, it would sing the way I cry, everybody sang around me while I tried not to cry. I made a wish so quietly, then watched it disappear in light. They said I should be happy, another year, another start. But growing older without you still feels heavy on my heart. It rained on my birthday, like the sky remembered us. I blew out every candle, but I couldn't blow out love. It rained on my birthday, soft enough to hide my pain. Everyone saw a celebration, I only heard your name. I wore the dress you liked once, though you weren't there to see. I laughed in every photo with a ghost standing next to me. The cake was sweet, the room was warm, but my hands still felt so cold. 'Cause every year I'm moving forward with a heart that won't let go. Maybe wishes lose their magic when the person never stays. Maybe birthdays feel like endings when love has gone away. It rained on my birthday, like the sky remembered us. I blew out every candle, but I couldn't blow out love. It rained on my birthday, soft enough to hide my pain. Everyone saw a celebration, I only heard your name. Don't ask me what I wished for, you already know the truth. I wished for one more moment, one more world with me and you. But wishes don't bring back love, and candles can't undo the way you left me smiling, with a heart still missing you. It rained on my birthday, and I finally let it fall. All the tears I kept inside me answered when the clouds called. It rained on my birthday, but I stood beneath the blue. Another year of looking fine, another year of missing you. So let them think I'm happy, let them cheer and say my name. It rained on my birthday, and I wish for you again. The mirror keeps your ghost standing right behind my eyes. I try to see myself again, but you're still there in disguise. I brush my hair like nothing hurts, put a smile across my face. But every time I look too long, I disappear in your place. I don't know who I became after loving you too much. Even my own reflection still remembers your touch. The mirror keeps your ghost, and it won't let me go. I'm staring at a broken girl that only you would know. The mirror keeps your goodbye, and every line I hide. it never left at all. I wear my sadness softly, like powder on my skin, trying to cover all the places where your leaving entered in. Maybe healing means returning to the girl before the fall, but I keep seeing your shadow every time the night gets tall. The mirror keeps your ghost, and it won't let me go. I'm staring at a broken girl that only you would know. The mirror keeps your goodbye in every line I hide. I look alive to everyone, but I'm missing me inside. Don't tell me I look stronger when my eyes still look afraid. Some smiles are only windows to the ruins love has made. I don't wanna chase your memory, I don't want this lonely truth, but every time I face myself, I still come face to face with you. The mirror keeps your ghost, but tonight I'm letting go. I'll look at all the broken parts and call them mine to hold. The mirror keeps your goodbye, but I'll survive the view. Maybe I lost myself in love, but I won't stay lost in you. So I'll stand before the mirror with my tears and tired soul. The ghost of you is fading, and I'm learning to be whole. I was soft enough to stay when your love became the storm. I held the pieces of your heart while mine was losing form. You called me beautiful at midnight, like that could make it true. But pretty words don't save a girl who's breaking next to you. I gave you all my gentle, every color I could make, but some hearts love you softly, then leave you beautiful enough to break. I was beautiful enough to break, soft enough to stay. You loved me like a summer song, then left me in the rain. I was lovely from a distance, but only close enough to wait. You held me like a miracle and watched my whole heart break. I smiled in every picture, like the sadness had no name, but every flash of pretty light still found the hidden pain. I kept your voice in my silence, kept your shadow in my chest. Loving you was like a flower growing on a place of death. Maybe I became so fragile 'cause I gave too much away. Maybe beauty was the warning that I would not survive the wait. I was beautiful enough to break, soft enough to stay. You loved me like a summer song. break, but I'm learning how to stand with all the pieces you forgot still trembling in my hands. I was lovely from a distance, but now I know the truth. I was never made for breaking, I was just too soft for you. So let the rain remember what your love could not replace. I was beautiful enough to break, but not broken enough to stay. The quiet after us was louder than the night you said goodbye. No screaming, no broken dishes, just my heart learning to die. I sat inside the silence like a room without a door. Your absence had a heartbeat and it echoed on the floor. I thought the pain would thunder, I thought the sky would split, but losing you was softer and somehow worse than it. The quiet after us is louder than the fight. I lost you in a sentence and found pain every night. The quiet after us still whispers through my room. Love didn't leave with fire, it disappeared too soon. I still hear your keys sometimes, though you don't live here anymore. My mind keeps making footsteps just to break this empty floor. I change the sheets, I close the blinds, but nothing feels brand new. The house still holds its breath at night, like it's waiting here for you. Maybe endings don't explode, maybe hearts don't always scream. Sometimes love just turns to silence, and silence kills the dream. The quiet after us is louder than the fight. I lost you in a sentence and found pain every night. The quiet after us still whispers through my room. Love didn't leave with fire, it disappeared too soon. Don't ask me why I'm different, don't ask me why I stare. I'm listening to the nothing that you left hanging in the air. I don't miss the way we argued, I don't miss the way we cried. I miss when silence meant peace, not the place where love went blind. The quiet after us is breaking me in two. Every wall remembers me, still reaching out for you. The quiet after us is when my heart became a wound. You didn't slam the door behind you, but you emptied every room. So I sit inside the silence with your ghost and all my trust. Nothing hurts as deeply as the quiet after us. so they wouldn't fall too loud. I learned to hide the shaking in the middle of a crowd. I dressed my pain in daylight, put a ribbon on the ache. Everybody saw me shining, no one saw the way I break. I didn't become stronger, I just learned to disappear behind a little laughter, behind a quiet tear. I taught my tears to smile, so they never fall too loud. Now I look like I survived you in the middle of a crowd. I taught my heart to whisper when it wanted to scream. You left me with a broken life that still knows how to dream. I wore my sadness softly, like a secret on my skin. Let the world believe I'm healing while I'm hurting deep within. Your goodbye still finds me in the songs I shouldn't play. I say I don't remember, then miss you anyway. Maybe pain can look peaceful, maybe grief can learn to glow. Maybe I became this quiet 'cause I had nowhere to go. I taught my tears to smile, so they never fall too loud. Now I look like I survived you in the middle of a crowd. I taught my heart to whisper when it wanted to scream. You left me with a broken life that still knows how to dream. Don't ask me why I'm smiling when my eyes look tired and blue. Some girls learn to look happy 'cause sadness tells the truth. I don't wanna keep pretending, but I don't know how to fall. I've been brave for everybody, and lonely through it all. I taught my tears to smile, but tonight they wanna rain. I'm tired of looking beautiful while hiding all this pain. I taught my heart to whisper, but it's breaking through the seams. You left me with a broken life that still remembers dreams. So let them think I'm okay, let them love the way I shine. I taught my tears to smile, but the tears were always mine. They say lonely looks good on me, like sadness made me shine. Like all this empty space I carry somehow turned into design. I walk with grace through crowded streets, with your ghost beneath my skin. Everybody sees the beauty, no one sees the war within. I learned to make the hurt look quiet, learned to make the silence glow. But every pretty thing I became was born from letting go. Only looks good on me, that's what everybody says, but they don't know this pretty dress. It's just a funeral for my chest. Lonely looks good on me, but doesn't feel that way. I look alive beneath the take my coffee by the window, watch the rain erase the street. I used to have your hand to hold, now I only hold the heat. I laugh like I am lighter, like I found another start. But every smile I give away still comes from a broken heart. Maybe I became so graceful 'cause I had to fall alone. Maybe lonely made me lovely, but it never made me whole. Only looks good on me, that's what everybody says. But they don't know this pretty dress is just a funeral for my chest. Lonely looks good on me, but doesn't feel that way. I look alive beneath the lights, then die a little every day. Don't call me strong for standing when you don't know what I hide. Some girls become beautiful 'cause they have nowhere left to cry. I don't wanna be admired for surviving what you broke. I just wanna feel like someone who can breathe without your ghost. Lonely looks good on me, but tonight I tell the truth. I didn't choose this empty glow, it came from losing you. Only looks good on me, but I'm tired of the praise. I trade all this broken beauty for one unlonely day. So let them love the way I shine, let them call my sadness grace. Only looks good on me, but it hurts behind my face. I try to bury what we were under blankets, dust and time, but love kept growing through the dirt like it never knew goodbye. I placed your name beneath the floor where no one else could see, but every night it found a way to rise back up in me. I thought forgetting would be quiet, like closing one last door, but every memory I buried came back wanting more. The love I couldn't bury still breathes beneath my skin. I close a grave 1,000 times, but you keep rising again. The love I couldn't bury still whispers through the rain. I try to leave you in the past, but you come back as pain. I threw away the little notes, but not the way they felt. Some words don't need paper to make a lonely heart melt. I changed the songs, I changed the streets, I even changed my smile, but healing only walked with me, then left after a while. Maybe love has deeper roots than heartbreak understands. Maybe you can lose someone and still hold empty hands. The love I couldn't bury still breathes beneath my skin. I close the grave 1,000 times, but you keep rising again. and tell me I should move on, like I never tried to leave. Some ghosts are made of love, and they know how to breathe. I don't wanna keep you, but I don't know how to stop. Every time I lay you down, my heart digs you back up. The love I couldn't bury is finally losing light. I'm tired of feeding memories that only bloom at night. The love I couldn't bury may always leave a scar, but I can love you from a distance without living where you are. So I'll cover us in silence, let the rain fall soft and slow. The love I couldn't bury is the love I'm letting go. My smile is not my truth, it's just the mask I choose. A little light across my face to hide the way I lose. I learned to laugh on broken days, like sadness had no sound. But every time I look okay, my heart is falling down. They say I look much better, like I finally made it through. But no one sees the quiet war that still begins with you. My smile is not my truth, it's just the mask I choose. I look like I'm healing now, but I'm still losing you. My smile is not my freedom, it's only how I hide. The girl who says she's fine today still breaks a little inside. I wear the morning like a dress, soft enough to seem alive. But every sunrise feels so heavy when I barely sleep at night. Your goodbye left a shadow that follows where I go. I keep pretending I'm not haunted, but my silence always knows. Maybe pain becomes a habit, maybe tears learn how to stay. Maybe I became a stranger just to survive another day. My smile is not my truth, it's just the mask I choose. I look like I'm healing now, but I'm still losing you. My smile is not my freedom, it's only how I hide. The girl who says she's fine today still breaks a little inside. Don't believe the pretty pictures, don't believe the glowing light. Some hearts look the most peaceful when they're dying every night. I don't wanna keep pretending, but I don't know how to show that every smile I give the world is the place my sadness goes. My smile is not my truth, but tonight I let it fall. I'm tired of looking brave for them when I don't feel brave at all. My smile is not my freedom, but maybe truth can start. It's just how I survived. Goodbye looked like heaven when you held me one last time. Your hands were warm around me, but your heart was not mine. The room was full of silence, soft enough to feel like prayer. I thought love was still breathing till I felt you disappear. You kissed me like an angel, but left me like a ghost. The gentlest kind of ending still hurts the heart the most. Goodbye looked like heaven when you held me one last time. I didn't know an angel's touch could leave a wound behind. Goodbye looked like mercy, but it broke me into blue. You look so beautiful leaving that I almost forgave you. I kept your final whisper like a hymn inside my chest. Every word was soft and holy, but it never let me rest. You said I'd find my sunrise, you said I'd learn to fly. But how can wings remember heaven when they're too hurt to rise? Maybe love can end so gently that no one hears it die. Maybe pain can wear a halo and still make angels cry. Goodbye looked like heaven when you held me one last time. I didn't know an angel's touch could leave a wound behind. Goodbye looked like mercy, but it broke me into blue. You look so beautiful leaving that I almost forgave you. Don't tell me it was peaceful, I was breaking in your arms. Some endings look like blessings while they leave the deepest scars. I don't hate the way you love me, I hate the way it changed. Now every beautiful goodbye still sounds a lot like pain. Goodbye looked like heaven, but it buried me in rain. You gave me one last holy smile, then left me with the ache. Goodbye looked like mercy, but I know the bitter truth. The saddest kind of heartbreak, still seeing light in you. So I'll remember heaven, not the way the angels sing, but the night you held me softly and left with everything.